used Google to conduct a search. We've all used Google to conduct a search. So as you know, Google is a search engine, much like a library database. If you used Google to do a search for your research topic, you may find information that's relevant to your topic. You may find information that's not relevant to your topic. If you use a library database to do your research topic, you will find information that's only relevant to your research topic. My name is Tina Chan. I'm the Biological Sciences Librarian, and I'm here to show you how to use the library databases to search for articles for your lab report. Later on, I'll pass out a worksheet that will ask you to find a research article and one review article and to complete the citations for the articles that you find. Okay, so let's talk about these types of articles. You've probably read of articles in popular magazines or newspapers. They are written by freelance writers and journalists who write for a general audience. So they're written at a level that everyone can understand. There's also scholarly articles, and they're written by researchers who want to share their research with the rest of the scientific community. And they're scholarly because they go through a process called peer review. And that's where a group of people read your paper, and they may ask you to make revisions before it's accepted for publication. And there is a peer review process so that they want to make sure that your paper is valid and credible. Now within the scholarly articles, there are two types of articles. One is a research article and the other is a review article. Research articles address a specific research experiment or a project. You can tell a research article because it'll include different sections. So it'll include an introduction and a methods or material section, a results, a discussion, and a conclusion. Whereas a review article will not include those sections. Review articles are more, they provide a summary of a research topic. So it pulls together literature from various sources, and it's included in a review article. Okay, so it'll include things like disagreements or agreements that have been made, any contributions to the research, a current state of the research topic, as well as where the research may go in the future. So your worksheet will ask you to develop a testable hypothesis concerning catechol oxidase. Okay, so you can formulate a hypothesis and then conduct a literature search, or if you don't know what your hypothesis will be, you can conduct a literature search about catechol oxidase and then from then formulate a hypothesis. Whichever way you choose, you will need to find a research article and review article and complete the citations. So my example is I want to find how temperature affects catechol oxidase. So what kinds of keywords would I use to search using the library databases if I want to see how temperature affects catechol oxidase? Yes?
How about heat?
Okay, heat. So you would just type heat in a library database?
Yes. Well, for temperature.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to type the catechol oxidase too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't you just type temperature and catechol oxidase?
You could. Anybody else have suggestions?
I'm stupid.
Very.
Okay, well let's go with that. Temperature and catechol oxidase. So to begin your research, you would start with the Biological Sciences Research Guide. And I included the URL here. It's libraryguides.oswego.edu/biological sciences. It will take you to the home page, which is by default the Articles tab. And below are the databases that would be helpful for your topic. So all of our databases are hyperlinked. So if I clicked on Science Direct, it would take you directly there. And below that will be a sentence or two describing what's in that database. So as you can tell, Science Direct includes scientific, technical, and medical fields. So ScienceDirect would be a good database for you to begin your research. Now, if you're on campus, you would be taken directly into that database. Since we're off campus, you'll need to enter your LakerNet ID. And once you bypass this screen, you'll be taken into that database. So you're in the Journals tab, and you want to search temperature in all fields. So it'll search for the word temperature in all the fields, whether it's in the journal name, the title, or the abstract. And I want to search for the term catechol oxidase. Now you notice I put catechol oxidase in quotation marks. So what does that mean, putting a search term using quotation marks?
It'll search for the exact phrase in the exact order.
Exactly. So she said it'll search for the term catechol oxidase in that order. Versus if you didn't put it in quotation marks, it would search for the term catechol could be in the introduction, and the word oxidase could be in the conclusion. By putting quotation marks, you're searching for the term catechol oxidase. Search in all fields, and here you can limit by various types. So where it says article, it means research article, and you also want to select review article. So in our search, it'll search for the word temperature and the word catechol oxidase as a phrase, and it'll be limited by research articles and review articles. So here's our results list. So if we were to look at number 2, the title is called The Studies of FTIR and SCD Spectroscopy on Catechol Oxidase from Tobacco. That's the name of the article. Below that is the citation information. To the right of that, it tells you whether it is a research article or a review article. So that's your hint letting you know what type of article it is. And if you were interested in this article, you would select PDF if it's available. So your worksheet will ask you to write the name of the article. Okay, so I've already told you that this is the article. It'll ask you who are the authors of this article. So who can tell us who the authors are? Right, so you're starting from here, the person's last name is Shao, all the way to the last name is Shi. So you write all of these authors. They're the ones who wrote this article. Where is this journal published? What's the title called? I don't know if you can see it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So I'll give you a hint. It's at the top. It's called Spectrochemica Acta Part A. If you're not sure, you can scroll down past the first page, and it's listed here. Okay. Another way to find the journal title is it'll be listed back on your results list down here, along with the rest of the article citation. Okay. Most of the articles will be available as PDF. If it's not, I'm going to scroll down to find one that isn't. So let's say this one, there is no PDF. In that case, you can just click on the title, and it'll be taken to your interlibrary loan page where we'll try to request it from another library.
How long does it usually take for interlibrary loan?
Interlibrary loan for articles takes a little bit faster. It'll take 2 to 3 business days, sometimes earlier, but that's the general range that
Not an
we
hour
tell.
before it's due.
No, unfortunately, no. That means you'll have to start your research a lot earlier. So you know the differences between a research article and a review article, popular versus scholarly. But you will complete this worksheet when it's over, and then if you have any questions after today, you can contact me. Here's my name, my phone number, and my email address, and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.